On today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can slab your own comic books using Gator Guard. Stick around after this. What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin Dini here for Superpower Review, and guys, I am super excited for today's video because today we're going to be taking a look at Gator Guard comic book cases. So Gator Guard saw my recent video about talking about CGC's price increases and asked me if I would be willing to do a review on Gator Guard comic book cases to show you guys that this is a pretty cool alternative in case if you do not want to send your books off to CGC and get them graded. Now, as comic book collectors, I know that we all have comic books in our collection that we want to keep protected, but we necessarily don't want to send them out to CGC to get graded. We don't want to deal with the turnaround times, and most importantly, we don't want to deal with the costs either. So this is something that I've seen in the comic community for a while now, and it is one of the things that I've wanted to check out but just haven't really done it, haven't taken the time to do it. So I want to thank Victor at Gator Guard for sending this my way. As you can see, he put my logo on it as well, which is really, really awesome. So if you're a YouTuber like me and if you want to put one of your favorite comic books in a slab like this, you can get it done by Victor. He can put your YouTube logo on the case, so pretty cool. Now, looking at the case for the first time, actually, I just took the shrink wrap off of it. The case is crystal clear, okay? Looks really cool. I'm actually really impressed right off the bat. I know this is made with acrylic. And another really nice thing about this case as well, something that CGC cases doesn't do, is that this is UV protected. So you can have this in a sunlit room. You won't have to worry about your comic book's colors diminishing over time due to sunlight, and I think that is a huge plus. So you can display this just like a regular CGC slab. I know a lot of people have the clips that they put on the walls, or if you even have slab stands at your home, you can insert this in your slab stand and it will look pretty nice. So I'm really excited to get into this one. I know this was a freebie from Victor. I want to thank him for that, but I just want to let you guys know this is a unbiased review here on Superpower Review. We're gonna slap a comic book in here and see how well it does, and I'll share my thoughts and opinions. So right off the bat, I am pretty impressed already. I mean, it's a very hard case. So it seems very durable, and it doesn't seem like it would be very easy to break. It even seems thicker than CGC cases, actually. It's thinner than a CGC case, but it feels tougher, I should say, than a CGC case. So I'm going to put that down here. Another thing that is really cool about these Gator Guard cases is that you can customize them depending on what comic book you have in the case. You can customize them with these really cool, colorful screws. So in case, if you have a red comic book cover, you can do with red. A blue comic book cover, you can do blue. I know they have a couple of silver. Any color you really want, you can customize your Gator Guard with these colorful screws. So what book did I pick for today's review? Well, that's a good question. I ended up going with this Venom #2. It is signed by Mark Bagley. It is also signed to me, as you can see there. It says to Kevin from Bagley. This is one of my favorite Venom covers done by Mark Bagley, so I figured why not encapsulate it, protect it, and let's see how it looks in this Gator Guard, and let's see how safe and protected it is in this Gator Guard. So let's take it out of the bag here. I haven't decided what color screw I want to use yet, so do that. Make sure the tape doesn't get in the way. Boom, there you go. All right, so we're going to take our Gator Guard. It's not screwed in place, so we're just going to take the top off. Another thing I want to point out about these Gator Guard cases too, if we can zoom in real close, another thing that they do is they have these little pieces here at the corner where they kind of round them off. If your book happens to move around, it's not going to blunt the corners. So I know CGC and PGX and CBCS do this for their cases, but it's really nice that Gator Guard does that as well. So, you know, we're protecting our corners, we're protecting our books. Nothing is getting damaged. So we have a inner well here on the front case. So I'm assuming we're just going to do that first. So I'm placed the Gator Guard front case flat down like so, and I'm going to put the comic book in the inner well like that, and it goes in pretty nicely, nice and snug actually. So there's that. We have the back of the case, and we're gonna put it on like that, and that is a pretty tight fit already. So let's see, what screws do we want to use here? So let's take a look at the cover, right? We could go black to match Venom. We could actually do purple to match the Venom logo, or we could do red to match the bricks. I think I'm gonna go with purple. I think purple would be a nice accent color. So let's take out our purple screws. Just might as well take them all out, right? So let's see, we're gonna put a backing one here, and we're going to take our other screw one here. Let me just flip it real quick. Now you are going to need a screwdriver for assembling this. So let's put that there. Let's screw that in. I would actually recommend not tightening it too much because you don't want to crack the acrylic. And I think that's good right there. I'm going to take another one. Put it on the back. Very easy to do so far. Very simple, very fast. Much quicker than CGC's turnaround times already. We got that guy in. Two more. Screw. That guy's in. All the screws are in. Let me take a look. That looks really nice. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. All right, here you guys go. The first look of Superpower Review's Gator Guard case encapsulating a Venom #2 signed by Mark Bagley. I kind of like the purple screws. I think that looks really nice. Again, it gives it a little bit of customization, some accent pieces. Can't really see the Superpower Review logo, but that's okay because you don't want it to take away too much from the comic book, so it's just it's there just enough. Looks really, really cool. I really like the heftiness of the slab actually. It's got some weight to it, and like I said, it's really, really tough. It's really hard. I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed actually. Let's do a shake test. Huh. So the comic book is not moving around. The comic book is secured in there. I'm pretty impressed. I really like the look of it. It's crystal clear. It looks nice. It looks really nice. So the only complaint that I would have is that when you're putting the screws in, that the screwdriver will take off the paint of the screws pretty easily. I think one of the easier solutions to that, unless I did it the wrong way, maybe, I don't know. The easiest solution in order not to see the paint chips from the screws is to maybe have the screw end in the back, and then you're just having these blunted screws, the catcher screws on the back, so you're not seeing any paint chipping. Or another solution to not having the paint chipping off of the screws is that you could put a piece of tape over the screw while you screw drive it, or a paper towel, maybe that's something I could have done. But again, I could easily take these screws and screw them from behind, and so I'm not seeing those paint chips. It's not the end, you know, it's not the biggest deal. It's not the end of the world. But, you know, it is a nice accent piece to the slab, and I don't want to do anything to ruin them. Guys, I am super impressed with this slab here. This is easily something that I would put more comic books into. Like, I would buy more of these. I totally recommend them. I would buy more of these, put more of the books that I necessarily don't want to send out to get slabbed, but just stay protected. I would also, you know, consider putting these with all of my other slabs in the collection. This is really, really nice. I mean, like I said, you can put these in the CGC clips. You can put them in slab stands. If you want to hang them up, you know, I would use the CGC wall clips. But you could, if you really, really want to, you could probably put 3M strips on the back and just, you know, hang it on your wall if you want to do it that way. I think 3M would be strong enough to do that, but, you know, I think your safe bet would be to buy the CGC wall clips. But it looks really, really nice. I'm really, really happy with it. So I know I was talking to the owner last night, and he wanted me to tell you guys that he is going to be putting out giant size cases really soon, and he's going to be putting out Silver Age cases very soon. So all that he has right now is current size comic book cases. But guys, if you are looking to, you know, spice up the comic book a little bit instead of just having it inside of a top loader, I would highly recommend this. And like I said, if there's comic books in your comic book collection that you do not want to get graded, you do not want to send off to CGC, you just want to encapsulate it and protect it just like a CGC case would, I would go with Gator Guard. It does everything a CGC case would do. It's preventing, you know, moisture to get into the comic book, humidity, bugs, dirt, dust. It's doing everything like a CGC case would do. So if you guys have any questions about Gator Guard comic book cases, I will leave a link in this video's description down below to reach out to Victor at Gator Guard. And guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I wanna thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smash that like button if you thought today's video was helpful. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you have these in your collection. What do you think about them? And lastly, subscribe to the channel to show your support. We are very close to 3,000 subscribers here on the channel. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ken Vidini for Superpower Review, and I will see you guys next time.